Hi, I'm James Richards, Lettings Director at Madison's. I thought I'd bring you an update as at the end of February and let you know what was happening across the rental market in the area, across the postcodes TN1 to TN4. January got off to a flying start and we saw 132 let agreeds in January. That weakened slightly in February and we saw 106, so about a 20% decline over the month of February. And the price range across the postcodes was averaging around 650 for a studio flat. But we did see a let agreed at 5,750 for a beautiful family home in the TN3 postcode. And actually that single let was a higher price than anything agreed in January. The average rental between January and February fell from about £1,540 in January to £1,470 in February. And that really reflects the mix of properties. In January, we saw, interestingly, a far higher demand for the family homes, so typical 3 and 4 bedroom properties, whereas in February, it was certainly more skewed towards the smaller properties, the 1 and 2 bed properties. So, for example, in January, we'd seen 22 let agreeds for 3 beds and only 11 in February. 4 beds, we saw 11 4-bed let agreeds and 7 in February. Whereas for the 1 beds, there was 1 bed flats in February made up 38% of all let agreeds in February against just 27% in January. And for 2 bedroom properties, there were 41 let agreeds for 2 bed properties in February against a slightly higher figure in January, admittedly, of 55. So I think what we're seeing is it's not that the market is weakening, it's just that it was normalizing in February and really shows the breadth of properties that we have in the Tunbridge Wells area. And now that tenants, with the Renters' Rights Act coming up in on the 1st of May, tenants are very much more seeking value for money and aware of the choice that they have in the market, and therefore seeking properties that are well presented with secure, solid compliance, so looking at the EPCs and ensuring that everything is firm and well presented within the property. So I think that's what we're going to see a continued theme of as we head into March and go into the start of the spring market. It certainly feels like spring is arriving this week with some fine blue skies and sunny weather. So let's hope that that continues. And I think the rental market, to be honest, is going to continue to strengthen. We've seen the normalization, as I said, in February, and I think that will continue to be seen through March and April as we head towards that Renters' Rights Act date of the 1st of May. And beyond that, let's see what happens. But I think if you are an investor and a landlord looking to buy a property, certainly 1 and 2 beds have always been strong. And I think a really good property, 1 or 2 bed, nicely presented, would rent very well. If you're interested in having a further discussion with us at Madison's about either your existing rental property or if you're considering entering into the rental market as an investment, please do give us a call and we'll be delighted to sit down and chat with you.